Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So tonight, it's nighttime here, and tonight I am going to do a nice little tea talk. And today I want to talk about acceptance in all its great forms, especially right now after Mercury retrograde has happened. So let's go get some tea. Hey, okay, so I already have a tea already pre-made that I keep in my house for my, relaxed days. For those days I really need to just kind of relax and slow down and allow myself to just be whoever I am, Okay, so what's in this tea, which you won't actually fully be able to see, is hibiscus. And here it is up here. You see it? Isn't it beautiful? So it's hibiscus, which is great antioxidant, which, allows me to have good flow to my brain and good flow to all of my body, blood flow, that is. Hawthorn leaf. Hawthorn leaf is very good for the same reason, because it's good for your heart, it's good for your arteries, and it helps, the blood flow properly. There's also some chamomile in here, which is also very much good for your anxiety and stress. Helps you get to sleep if you have enough of it. There's a lavender in there, which is also great for anxiety and stress. And then, let me make sure I got everything. There's a little bit of peppermint in there, which is also, once again, great for anxiety and stress. The great thing about chamomile and peppermint is that they're kind of a cure-all. They're good for your stomach. They help you digest, which is something you're going to want when you're sleeping, because when you wake up, you want to make sure that your body is refreshed and renewed. It's good for reducing inflammation. So if you ate something today that may have caused you a lot of inflammation, a lot of pain, it could actually help with reducing that inflammation. So this tea is very delicious. There's also, for the last thing, is orange peel and actual orange in it. Orange peel is also known to help you sleep and relax. When it's used in conjunction with lavender and chamomile, it has really deeply anxiolytic properties, which is amazing. So I think that this is just the best thing for me to have. So I just keep it on dock for whenever I'm tired and whenever I need to unwind after a day off. Let's turn this on. Sometimes you just need something to help you cool down. Looks like that's done. I'm not gonna lie, I already pre-boiled it for the video. And you're just gonna pour this right on over everything, and you're just gonna let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes before you drink it, which it'll be cooled down enough for you to drink it. And also all of the amazing things will have come out so that you can actually utilize the benefits of the plants. All right, let's go have our talk. Okay, we're back. So while I'm waiting for my tea to brew, you can see it's starting to get a little pink, which is great. It's going to be a deep red color at the end. So just going to let it chill out there. So I wanted to talk about acceptance today. And I think oftentimes when people talk about acceptance, when they talk about, oh, this is something you need to accept, we often think of acceptance as kind of negative. I mean, we think of it in a healing perspective, like if I accept this thing that I don't want to accept, then I'm healing, So acceptance is often thought of as kind of negative in some ways. And in some ways, it's important for you to accept the things you can't change. It's important for you to accept the things that have happened so far. Since Mercury in retrograde is finished, there may have been a lot of things that you wanted to go through but didn't go through. There may be a lot of things that you wanted to do but you didn't do. Things that had gone wrong when you were trying to get it to work. And I know a lot of people were excited. Mercury retrograde is over. And it's important to accept those things that were lost. and to take the time to understand why they were lost. Um, Oftentimes, when Mercury takes something away, it's something we weren't meant to have. Sometimes it was something worse. A lot of the time, it was something worse. A lot of people don't realize that not all opportunities are the right opportunity for you, and you could end up in a situation where you're miserable and you put yourself in a position because you kept pushing against the grain, against, that message that has been trying to be beat into you. Oh my gosh, look, this is not it. Don't do this. I'm going to give you something better, So that's one aspect of acceptance, accepting the things recently that have happened that may not have felt so good, but in the end of the day was actually probably the best thing that could have happened to you. That's just one part of it. But one of the things about acceptance that a lot of people don't talk about, unless you're talking about manifesting something, is accepting the great things that happen to you. Accepting yourself, accepting, good things. Accepting the idea that you are good enough is one that I think a lot of people overlook. With imposter syndrome, with, just doubting yourself on a regular basis because, you don't accept your ability to make this decision. You don't accept your ability to do this thing. You don't accept who you actually are as a person. And that's one of the things I think I really want to talk about. I feel like since Mercury retrograde is over, it is important right now for a lot of us to just accept the positive, Yes, we need to accept the negative also, but we need to accept the positive in our lives. Accept that we deserve to make the amount of money that we want to make. We deserve that thing that was meant for us. We deserve the happiness that we want, and sometimes there is a job that has appeared right on your lap, and I don't know why I said job, but there's a job. Most of the time for me, when Mercury retrograde hits, usually I want a certain job, and that job falls through, and it turns out it's a terrible job. And then after Mercury happens, I get the best job, or whatever. That just seems to be the case. It's not just me, it's someone else, my mom, random people around me. That's just how it works. So I always use job as a indicator. But what I'm saying anyway is that accepting the thing that comes next, accepting that door that you're not sure about because the other one didn't work, it's now time to walk through that door. It's now time to take what is given to you, what's made for you. It's important to walk into your path and accept the things that you deserve it, like you are actually more capable of the things that you don't realize that you're capable of. You have the ability to be the person you always thought you wanted to be. And everything that you ever wanted in your life is yours because it was made for you. And it's hard to accept those things because I feel like a lot of us are so good in this society, this day and age, at coming up with reasons why we're not enough, coming up with reasons why we don't have the ability to do things that we actually do, There is a lot of people out there who are really good at picking apart themselves and not good at coming up with good qualities in themselves. They're not good at coming up with positives that aren't related to helping people or positives that aren't related to loving yourself in any way, shape, or form. And then they laugh about it as if that's okay. And I'm not going to say that there's something wrong with you if you do that. You're okay. It's fine. But I think I definitely challenge you to just love the crap out of yourself, at least for a day. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the parts of yourself that you constantly just kind of ignore or that you choose not to see because society wants us to not like ourselves for some reason, to doubt ourselves and who we actually are and who our abilities are. I personally am a culprit of doubting myself, doubting like, who am I to tell people what to think or say? But you know what? It may not be for everybody, but it's for some people. Some people will receive this message and accept what I am telling them, and some people won't, and that's fine. That's okay. you know, because what is for me is for me, and I'm just going to walk into my path the way I'm meant to walk into it. And I'm not going to fight whatever's happening. I'm just going to allow it to happen. So I hope that this week you walk into your light and you walk into the path that you're meant to go on. And I hope that everything works out for you for the best as much as possible during this time period. I thank you guys so much for sharing this talk with me. If you have any suggestions or questions or talks or anything like that, just go ahead and comment on this video. And also like and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I love all the people who are here supporting me constantly, watching out for my videos. Thank you so much for your love and your blessings, and I am going to enjoy this tea and have the best night's sleep I've ever had, because it knocks you out. I'll put the ingredients in the description box, and thank you guys so much for being here with me. Bye.